Well, hello there my friends, welcome back to the Scott Reed Project, day 5 on the block refurb. Say hello Ollie.
Hello Ollie.
Oh, very good, very good. So mate, basically all that work on the block, the baby has been born. We're going to make a stand, just like an average normal stand with 4 legs,
well,
is that right?
I think, average, I think we might have to start this all over again.
Run me through what we're going to be doing today, mate.
Well, we're not going to make the stand today.
No.
We haven't got the steel in to do it, and we couldn't really wait, could we, any longer? We wanted to get doing something and get straight to the fun bit. So
we're going to fire up the forge today.
Yeah,
is one thing.
Light the forge, and we're going to forge all the little intricate parts, which are going to sort of bling up the stand, if that makes sense.
Yeah, bling.
Yeah.
It's not an average stand. It's a bling stand, isn't it, mate?
It's going to be a Marks and Spencer's stand, I think.
If it's a Carlsberg stand, if Carlsberg made stands, this is what it would be. We'll cut that bit out. So what we're going to do first then, mate, fire this beast up.
So I'm going to get you being Blacksmith's apprentice.
Oh,
you
God.
Can get some buckets of water to fill the tanks and start rolling newspaper.
Is that how we start? Would I then be qualified?
Near enough. Yeah.
Okay then, Ollie, will you talk me through this forge? You made this?
Yeah, this is when you start at college. This is one of the fabrication projects you have to do. So first year of our apprenticeship.
So what have we got, mate?
So this is your half.
Yeah.
It's a coke fueled forge. So coke or breeze is like this coaly stuff.
Coaly stuff. That's special coal, is it? Fag butters?
Yeah. The fact we're gonna start this on fag butts. Kate's already prepared some of the WD-40 soaked offcuts of the old
WD kindling.
Yeah.
And what we got to fill these tanks up with water.
So that's your cooling tank at the back.
Yeah.
And then you got your quench tank on the front there.
So my first job then is to fill those up with water.
That's it. Yeah, you're going to get to a tap and get the buckets filled up. We've got a gas forge down there as well, which is why the tanks. Why you've got a propane tank behind. We'll probably use that later, maybe for some forming.
Yeah.
Because I'll explain how the heat's a little bit different and different characteristics and whatnot.
Cool. I better get to work then. So this one in here. All of it, innit, mate?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the cooling tank.
I'll do it for today anyway.
Yeah. And then?
After a couple of hours, that'll be boiling.
Will it?
Yeah, you have to boil an egg in it.
Well, there's an idea.
You won't want it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't drink out of that one.
No, murky is the word, I think.
So we just got to build up a fire now. So I've got some bits of sawdust in there, a bit of paper, soaked in WD-40, helps it go a bit faster. I'm just going to stick all these little kindling-y bits on there too. Now, as clever as you think you might be at lighting fires, lighting a forge is completely different. And sometimes doesn't work. Doesn't go first time.
Why is that then, mate? Like you say, we've all built fires, so what's the difference here?
So we've got to channel the air and the heat into the right place.
Yeah.
To get enough heat to start the coke. And coke, it's a lot harder to get going than coal. So I mean, even coal, you need to get a bit of heat in first to get it doing something.
Definitely.
But this is really concentrated heat we've got to get. So you might be thinking, well, that's way too much wood, or how wasteful is that, or why you don't need WD-40 on wood. But actually, I'd rather get it right first time than have it burn out. Not like the coal, we have to dig it all back out again and then waste loads more wood and paper.
Yeah. That's our fuse then, is it?
Yeah, I'm going to put a bit more WD down there.
WD, it's just the best, isn't it?
If we had lots of newspaper, you'd probably get away without it.
Yeah.
But we haven't. Because in here, being a bit damp and things, the newspaper just becomes too soggy to use after a while.
Do you want a lighter?
Yeah, I just need to grab my spray can, wherever that is. There it is.
Oh, that goes up well.
Maybe I'll get some of the paper and card underneath. And in a minute we'll turn the air on. The power bellows.
Makes hell of a noise, doesn't it, when this fires up?
Yeah, it's not quiet.
Then what will that do then when you turn the bellows on without sounding like a lunatic?
So it's just going to put air through the chew iron coming in there.
Yeah.
And just give it a bit of
Air
poke.
and flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can probably turn it on low now. So if you put that put that dimmer switch right down to the left and then press it in. That's it. We'll just start off gentle. And as the wood starts to take, we just need to sort of create a bit of a chimney just to channel the heat through.
Is this forge fired by Golden Virginia? That's a lovely smell. What wood's on there, Ollie?
That would be chopping board oak. That one.
Chopping board oak.
Butcher's block oak.
And where would you have got remnants of that from?
Not from Aldi. Although I have it on good authority that Aldi did once make butcher's blocks, but not that I've ever seen them. Now you're going to be wondering why that's coming out into here and what's the point in having a chimney at all. Well, the chimney creates a draft and it pulls the smoke up out the way, otherwise this would be in our faces, or we'd be choking on coke fumes. But being on a farm, there's hay and straw about. If that chimney was going out straight outside, it's the risk of having a stray spark, because you do get sparks and things going up here, is too great really. So we just let it rain down on us.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get soot behind your ears, but who cares? So now what we start to do is we're going to build our chimney up a little bit now. I don't want to smother it just yet.
That's got some serious poke, isn't it? But that's, like you say, that's wound right down.
Yeah.
So you don't need to give it any more
if we turned it up full, it would blow all the wood out.
Yeah.
It would lift it up. So.
Would it?
Yeah.
Wow. So how long does it take from now to it becoming workable?
Probably about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we've got once we've got the coal lit, we've got to build up like a molehill of glowing orange coals.
Yeah.
So it'll take a bit before we can use it. If you jump in too soon, you'll get poor results. You've got to get that molehill glowing.
Yeah.
Once it gains a little bit of heat, suddenly the hood and the chimney will pull all that up.
Will it?
It will just suck up, yeah. So you see all that spilling out over the side at the moment. It's about to start doing it now, actually. We've got a bit of coal lit underneath, so we can actually make the molehill now. I'm not gonna worry about smothering it now.
No.
We can build it up. Keep patting down the sides as well. That's quite important. It contains the heart, the heart of a fire in its place. It's not going to drift over. We're not going to lighting coals around it or anything like that. I mean, this isn't solid coals anyway. There's sort of like a layer of sand and soot and all sorts, which is filled up with.
And you put that layer of sand in then, obviously.
Well, you start off with building sand.
Yeah,
and then
it builds up with
eventually, all the soot and ash and things builds up and replaces the sand.
Yeah.
The sand turns to glass in parts from the heat, and
really?
it's just,
cool.
It's one of these things like, you'd never want to dig this out and start again because it's taken so many years to mature it. I think so. I don't know what the proper word is for it, but you know what I mean. It's establish.
So do we get any more flame now, or is this where we're going to get just red hot coal?
We'll get a bit of flames, yeah. What you can do is put the air on full now. There's enough weight on that it should stay still. When it's all burning through, it will try and lift again, and that's why we just trim trim it out. Now, quite often, if it's been a bad start to the morning, or you're trying to get the fire lit, when you think it might have gone out, you put your hand over it like that, and it's uncomfortable to keep your hand over.
Yeah.
You know that the coals inside now are hot enough, and it's going to come through. If you're thinking, have I got it? Has it taken? You're doing that, and it's you can hold your hand there. That's time to dig it out and start again, to be honest.
So what are all these lovely little fairy-like things coming off then, mate?
That's probably bits of soot and things just firing out.
Wow.
You've got to keep it packed down the sides because it will try and blow out on full blast. For health and safety out there, we're both wearing glasses too. This is the most dangerous part of a job, actually. It's this stage where if the coals are going to explode, they'll do it now, and this is where they're going to pop out and hit you in the eye. Yeah.
Nice.
It's still not even halfway though. We need this like white hot in the middle. You're talking like 1500 plus degrees, really. So.
Okay, so this is the Breakfast of Champions. For some of my friends, especially over the pond, you might know ox tongue, pork pie, but this wonderful thing, the lardy cake, made with lard, or you can have it made with dripping, becomes a dripping cake. It's basically a doughy fruit cake with lashings of lard or dripping. And they do taste amazing, don't they, mate?
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really want to know what's in them.
No.
Yeah.
I just turn up and go, there's a cake, mate.
Yeah.
Jobs are good, isn't it?
If you tell me it's 3,000 calories, I might have to do a bit more exercise.
But we got a lot of metal to hammer, so you need it. Well, that's my excuse. Okay then, so we're going to start cutting this steel, Ollie, for the base, the four legs. Where's this part going?
So this is these are going to be the sort of like decorative gussets we're going to put in, sort of like crescent moon gussets. We're going to put in each corner of the frame.
So we've got to cut 8 of these.
Yeah, 8 of these. We've already done the maths, and I hope we've got it right. So we'll sort of get around the curve and have enough steel. It doesn't look very much, does it?
It doesn't. No.
Maybe we could always do one. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I've got complete faith.
In your measurements. As you can see, the metal is bent. It doesn't normally come bent, but we are
recycling, upcycling.
Yeah, we're just using
waste not,
some,
want not.
old bench curves, straps, whatever they are, and you see it doesn't really matter if these are curved because they're going to get put in the forge and hammered around anyway.
Yeah. So time to fire this old beauty up then, mate.
Yeah.
So we've cut 9, just a spare one.
Yeah, always just to be safe.
And this is what we're going to work with. So what we're going to be doing with these then, Ollie?
So we're gonna put a chisel taper on the ends.
Yeah.
So forge taper, and then form them around the jig so they look like little half moons.
So I get a bit of banging time, yeah? That sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a bit.
So literally...
But you can be a bender afterwards. Yeah, if you were to weld with those, say you need to do a lap or something, you've got that bit that burr sticking out.
Yeah.
You're adding like dirty, unwanted metal into your weld as well.
Okay.
So again, it's just,
keep it clean.
Yeah.
Okay, so we cut those 8 pieces of metal. What we're going to do to the end is, what's that called, Ollie?
It's chisel taper.
Chisel taper.
So it's parallel. It's not quite parallel because I haven't quite finished it, but it's parallel in that direction. That tapers into a chisel point in that direction.
You're going to show us how it's done, then I'm going to have a go. Is that right?
Yeah.
So a little bit of me is going into that.
There'll be a lot of you, I hope. Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Enough of it, isn't there?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll get there. We'll just be a bit burnt and sore and
It's just
have cooked nipples by the end of the day.
who doesn't like a cooked nipple? So we've got to get this red hot, yeah? Is that the term?
We're going for what's called yellow hot, actually.
Okay.
So, you got traditionally they didn't have thermometers or anything like that. So everything was, heat was measured by the
Colour.
The colour. And the thing is, the colour is completely relative. So if you've got a piece of wood that's that colour, it's the same temperature as a bit of metal that's that colour.
Really?
So,
Wow.
and it's all to do with, if you want to be really clever, to do, as your elements or particles or atoms, one or the other, gets hotter and vibrates more, changes frequency and the light that is reflected off it or something like that. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Something like that. But I did do my GCSEs, honest.
Yeah, well, it's amazing.
But
I had no idea that all that is just about the colour.
yeah, so I mean, basically, the heats that we work up in the forge are, our highest heat would be called a white heat, and that's our fire welding heat. So that's the point where the metal's getting slippery on the outside.
So you could fuse metal to metal.
And you'll see it's actually wet on the outside and stick it together.
Wow.
Down from that, we've got like a bright yellow, which is our forging heat. If we're going to move metal, we want it as hot as we can, make life easier for ourselves.
Yeah.
If anyone gives you a bit of metal that's not hot, tell them to put them back in.
Yeah,
It's not hot enough. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'll do this all day. And then we've got a forming heat then, which is like our orange heats. So we're not forging it then, we just use that heat for bending and shaping. And then we've got our finishing heats, which go from red down to black. So a black heat, visibly, it might just look black, but it's still flipping hot. You're still going to burn yourself on it. But that's a good sort of heat for polishing and just planishing and that sort of thing.
So what heat are we going to be using here then to do this?
So we're forging, so we need to get the yellow heat.
Yeah, okay.
It'll look, on the camera, it'll probably look a lot hotter than it actually is. But yeah, I mean, you'll be pushing it to get your stove to a yellow heat.
Yeah.
If you've got it roaring, got some coal in there, you'd see yellows in there. Probably see yellow in the heart of it.
Yeah.
You'd be pushing it. Bear in mind you can see white in the middle of that at the moment. We're not going to have any issues getting it yellow.
No.
See, that's a bright yellow.
Wow.
On the camera, I suspect that looks quite a lot brighter than that. Again, I don't know. See the tongs are glowing a little bit.
Yeah. Is that ready to work?
Yeah. Well, it's not actually. It's
It's all the talking.
It's always talking.
All the talking.
I don't want it completely flat on the ends. I want just a gentle rounding on the end because it will look quite cool when we curve it then. There you go, nothing clever.
And what's all that coming off it then, mate? What's that called?
That's scale.
Scale, yeah?
Scale, yeah.
And that's that done?
That's it pretty much.
Just like that?
Both sides.
I'm going to have a go at that now, yeah?
Yeah, I mean they're a little bit different to each other. So that one's got a slightly more flat point to it. That's a bit more rounded.
But this is made by human hands, not a machine. This is the beauty of it.
The rounded point's an easier point to do because the metal naturally just wants to squeeze out that way.
Yeah.
And it looks nicer. You know, when we curve that, it will just taper into a nice little delicate point.
Yeah.
Whereas a chisel point will be a bit boring.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, they're all going to be a little bit different. And actually, this at this point is really forgiving. When we put that around the form, you know, a lot of, you know, if we've got hammer marks in it, which I hope there isn't, if we have, all that will kind of disappear as we put it, as we form it.
Yeah. Right, my turn. Oh my God, here we go.
Just keep your tongs quenched out because they're going to get hot.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So down. Yeah.
That's it.
What was that? The snap then, that noise?
There's a little bit of water on the anvil, so it turned to steam very quickly.
God, that was amazing.
If you get it a bit closer to the edge then, so you've got enough, that's it.
That got to go back in now, yeah?
It will do, yeah. Yeah, you just make... It'll be hard work if it gets too cold.
There's still some there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you've got a bit of a thick end in there as well, so you can, you know, ideally you want to taper that a bit more, but...
What, there?
Yeah. If you get it closer to the edge though, you'll find it moves a lot easier.
What that you mean?
That's it, yeah, so your hammer can go slightly over.
More?
Well, it's the right shape.
So we're on there.
Yeah. Perfect.
Bit more of a taper?
Yeah. You want a point that could kill.
Knife blade style.
Give it a tickle.
Just a little tickle, yeah?
Yeah.
How's that one, mate?
Yeah, that's workable. Yeah, we can
Workable.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
By my own hands.
Right, we've had a bit of scran. We've had a brew. Forge has had a chance to cool down, so now's the perfect time to get the clinker out of it. Now it's like the it's like all the dripping from the coke because it's burning really.
I thought you were going to say dripping from the meat then. Because you're kind of like fond of using meat references.
So there it is. It's
Wow.
quite a beast. Now, if you pull that out straight away, that's going to be like, it's like chewing gum. It'll just fall. It'll fall to pieces, and you'll end up with it all over the place. And ends up with a real dirty half. So best to let it cool down, and we'll just get the fire going again. Traditionally, people would break that down into, put it on their garden paths and cesspit tanks and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird and wonderful thing.
It is. It's like a nuclear donut, mate. That is.
Yeah, it's got glass in it and all sorts. It's got slag in it. It's yeah, it's.
You slag. Okay then, so we cut those 8 pieces, and we put the edge on, didn't we, Ollie?
Taper, yeah.
The taper. So now we're going to bend it half moon shape-ish, I suppose.
Yeah, crescent moon. Yeah.
Crescent moon. So it's in there now.
So we're just going for a forming heat. So a nice bright orange will be fine.
And you've got to work quickly then.
Yeah, fairly quickly. It's got fine points on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they will pull down fairly quickly.
Wow.
I've lost a little dog. Well, we've lost a bit of the heat in there, but that's alright. We can get it. What I'll do is just lock that in.
Yeah.
And then just get those tapers in with the hide mallet. Our vice is moving all over the place, but it has worked. So now, set it on the anvil. We can just see if it's all flat. I mean, it's not far off, to be honest. It's a bit high in the middle, but and that's about the right shape we want.
Yeah.
We'll just get the worst of the scale off it with a wire brush. We can put this in the, in the wire brush wheel later on.
Yeah.
Or use a wire brush grinder, but it's nice just to get the worst of it off now. And by just shocking it like that in the quench tank, you can just shine it up a little bit.
It's coming up lovely, that is.
You see, I think that's your taper there. Might be, might not be. You can see how, again, you get it on the right side of the curve, it just blends in lovely. You sort of lose that sort of sharpness of where it goes from straight to angle.
It's so good, mate. So this is what it's all about. We've started off with that flat piece of steel, and we ended up with this beautiful tapered crescent moon shape, and this will go on the angle of the legs, won't it, at the top?
So that'll fit in the right angle there.
The right angle. Panaz.
Yeah, a bit of an accent, I think.
Yeah, lovely.
I mean, traditionally, when you got riveted joints in the frame,
Yeah.
that would be riveted in as a gusset to kind of give it a bit more strength.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the whole purpose of all the decorative scroll work. Really, is not so much
yeah.
to actually fill up a square or a panel and
pull it all in and
give it lots of
strength. Yeah. I love that, mate. Perfect. You go.
I think the artist blacksmiths would say we brought the metal to life, but I think we just put a nice curve in it, actually, haven't we? But
No, I like that. We brought it to life, mate.
organic.
It's
like that.
more artistic, dear boy.
So we're just giving it a bit of a shine. So we just polished the mill scale almost. But again, that's straight out the forge, that is. So you can see nice little contrast there. It's no good for what we're doing because we're probably going to powder coat it or whatever anyway. But we can play before it gets put together.
Lovely. I'm loving this.